Thank you for sticking with me. I take your time seriously, so let's jump right in. First, what is the CarLynx Community? The CarLynx Community is an interconnected network of car rental entrepreneurs who, through reciprocated referrals and cross-collaboration, sustainably accelerate the expansion of their business. Through shared resources, industry connections, operational transparency, and collective knowledge, members of the CarLynx community are empowered to expand their operations as far as they want to maximize their potential. Because all the hosts throughout the country that currently work for Turo, like I said in the first video, no one is better positioned than you are to take control of your local market's renter referral sources. No one can outcompete you, outprice you, or outmaneuver you. The only obstacle to capturing your entire local market is your ability to scale. And the CarLynx community bridges that gap. I'll tell you how. As a member of the CarLynx community network, you are no longer limited by your car fleet. Even if you only have one car to your name, you can still build a rental car business by capturing your local renter referral market and earning income on every renter you refer to your fellow members. Now, before we delve into the best strategies for capturing your market, we first need to introduce the CarLynx Growth Model. There's two parts to owning a rental car business. You need a renter and you need a rental. It's that simple. So first we're going to identify how to create the renter. The CarLynx Growth Model is based on you creating your own network of renter referral sources, where you become the frontline local preferred partner for car rental solutions for as many renter referral sources as you wish. To clarify, your local community car renters, they turn their car into the auto body shop or the mechanic or the tow truck driver or report to their insurance agent that they got in an accident. But right now, none of those local businesses have a local car rental referral connection. So that renter is forced to jump on Google and search car rental in insert their town here. And Turo currently owns online advertising. So Turo pops up and the renter reserves on Turo. Turo then adds their trip fee, then maximizes the tax rate, then takes their 10 to 25% from you, totaling around 40 to 50%. And then they hand the renter over to you unless a host down the street is willing to do it cheaper. But what the CarLynx community is going to help you with is you're going to become that local community car rental provider. So when that potential guest turns their car into the auto body shop, they won't even make it to the Google search because you will be catching them at that first point of contact, because that auto body shop will recommend your services because of the ease of access, the local connection, and competitive pricing. So like I said in the previous video, through the CarLynx inter-referral community, you will become that preferred local renter for every auto body shop, every insurance agent, tow truck driver, travel agent, mechanic, and property manager via community networking groups. By doing this, you create your own growth potential. You no longer have to rely on another entity like Turo to provide you customers. By creating preferred partner connections with your entire local market, you own that relationship for as long as you wish to stay in business. And that relationship only deepens over time. And deeper relationships increase the frequency of renter referrals. And like I said earlier, you can continue expanding as deep and as wide as you wish, even if you lack the credit or collateral for funding. The CarLynx community can supplement your expansion efforts, and I'm going to tell you how right now. Here's the second part to the CarLynx growth model, the rental. We don't buy cars and then find customers. You create renter referral sources to find customers. Then you buy cars. Even if you start with 0 cars. In fact, let's assume, keep the math simple. Say you have 0 cars right now. There are dozens, if not hundreds, of rental leads in your local area. I'll prove it to you. Go ahead and Google Map auto body shop right now and list every one. Then Google Map insurance agents and list those. Then do the same for tow truck drivers, travel agents, mechanics, vacation property managers. you now have hundreds of local referral sources. Now you're going to go introduce yourself and become best friends with however many rental referral sources it takes to sell 23 rental days per month, because that's what we sell. We sell rental days. So let's give an example. You're going to go to your local auto body shop and become their resource for when their customers need a replacement while theirs is being worked on. Auto body shops are my favorite referral sources that will send you the most amount of renters. Also, you know how Turo reservations, they die certain months of the year? Here in Utah, it's September and March and April. Yeah, people keep getting in accidents during those months. There's no off season for auto body shops. So let's say this auto body shop sends you one renter a month, averaging a 7-day rental. And since in our scenario, you have 0 cars, you're going to refer that renter that you've created to a platinum or premium member of the CarLynx community who does own cars, where they'll fulfill the rental car requirement that you currently lack. And you'll collect 10% of that rental revenue. Then you'll call your insurance agent. They have to answer the phone because you're the boss. A large portion of their clients do not have rental car reimbursement and they need your help. So they'll be relieved that you're providing them a local solution. So let's say your insurance agent averages 5 referred rental days a month. Now we're at 12 days a month with the one auto body shop and the one insurance agent that are sending you referrals that you are getting paid on, even though you don't own a car, by referring them to the CarLynx community. Then you'll connect with a tow truck driver. They're great because they're the first on the scene when a car stops working for whatever reason. So let's say they send you one 6-day renter every month. Now you have an auto body shop, an insurance agent, and a tow truck driver, and you're at 18 rental days. Then become the rental solution for your local mechanic, and say they send you one 4-day renter every month. Now, with the auto body shop, the insurance agent, the tow truck driver, and the mechanic, we're at 22 rental days. Finally, connect with a vacation rental manager in your area and offer rental options for the travelers they work with. Say they send you just one 3-day renter every month. Well, now you have the one auto body shop, the insurance agent, the tow truck driver, the mechanic, and your vacation renter manager, and they get you to 25 rental days every month and renters you created from relationships you yourself developed. Once you get over 23 sold rental days per month, you now have enough rental days to fill one car. So you buy your first rental car. And since you followed the CarLynx Growth Model, you immediately have a renter base sufficient to keep that car busy and earning consistent income. Your auto body shop will keep sending you that 7-day renter every month. Your insurance agent will keep sending you renters, your tow truck driver, your mechanic, your vacation property manager, but they'll be renting your car that you bought, which will immediately be put to use, earning you income. And it always will now, as long as you continue developing those relationships you created. Then you'll go do it again. Go out and become the preferred local car rental partner for, again, however many it takes to create 23 more rental days, which is really only about 3 or 4 renters per month. Local community renters, they rent longer than Turo travelers because auto body shop customers are usually a minimum of 1-week rentals. And again, you're referring those newly created customers to a platinum or premium member of the CarLynx community, because by belonging to the community, you get to keep 10% of that rental revenue for the renter you created. And then with those 23 additional rental days you've created, you go out and you buy your second car. And you immediately have the renter base sufficient to keep that second car busy and generating sustainable income that's dependent on no one else and no other entity. You are now a truly self-sufficient entrepreneur, running a true business of actual value, which is an attractive position to be in to SBA lenders. And if you're also a platinum or premium member, now that you own rental cars, you get to start receiving renters from the community members who are doing the same thing you are. We call this the Reciprocal Referral Program. By growing your business, you're profiting from referrals you create And by being a part of the community, you're receiving referrals from fellow members who are doing the same exact thing you are. But instead of competing with them or having to outprice them like on Turo, you are a beneficiary of their success because they are sending you customers. That's what I meant when I said the CarLynx community is an interconnected network of car rental entrepreneurs who, through reciprocated referrals, we sustainably accelerate the expansion of our business. This means that the CarLynx community is an ever-growing inter-referral machine. As you grow your business, you are continually both referring renters and receiving renter referrals because we are mutually dedicated to growing our own business. The externality to which is when your fellow member follows the growth model and always stays a few renters ahead of their rentals, those renters come to you and you both win. You get a renter and they get their 10% cut while simultaneously expanding their business in a sustainable way. I don't know of any other business where you get paid to build it. Normally in the business creation phase, you're losing money. But with the CarLynx Growth Model, you actually profit in the business creation phase. Now, I use the example of starting with 0 cars, but if you already have a fleet that you've been relying on Turo for renters, you're that far ahead of the game. You can immediately start fulfilling your own created customers, and you can immediately start receiving referrals from the community. Literally any host at any stage of their business can succeed with the CarLynx community. If you have time but no cars, you can succeed with CarLynx because you're going to collect daily rent on every renter you refer. If you have cars but no time, you can succeed with CarLynx because a network of very motivated individuals are going to be out creating rental referrals for you. Do you think that by being a member of the community, you could potentially add one more 10-day rental every month that you would not have had otherwise? If you do, then it's worth it to you to join. As part of the CarLynx community, you are building a rental referral network that's so solid you cannot fail. Which I understand is a strong statement, but I'll prove it to you right now. So let's do some math using an example, and again, we'll use auto body shops as the lead source. If you partner up with 100 auto body shops and become their preferred local car rental resource, and let's just say those auto body shops average 50 car repairs a month, so a fairly small operation. Do you think you could get your partner auto body shop to refer an average of 5% of their customers to you for rental car replacement? I agree, that's entirely reasonable. And the average rental, let's assume it's 1 week, which again is a conservative estimate for auto body repair. That's 100 auto body shops referring an average of 2.5 customers per month, which equals 250 renter referrals per month. Let's say now that you're only averaging a daily rental rate of $45 a day. So again, very conservative math here. At a $45 a day rental rate for 1,750 rental days per month, your monthly rental revenue equals $78,750 every month. And if each rental car averages 24 days a month, that's a fleet of 73 cars. Now, you might not have 73 cars to your fleet, but don't worry. Refer those renters to your fellow CarLynx Community Platinum and Premium members and collect 10% of every rental as you work your way into funding those 73 cars, which we'll be teaching you how to do through both SBA and traditional business funding. We have an entire traditional business funding program. I don't have time to review it right now, but we call it the CarLynx Credit Crafting Program. But by earning revenue as you build your business and by creating a rental referral network that you control, you create repeat income on an established business building business credit, which makes you an ideal candidate for both SBA and traditional business funding. Now, 100 referral sources is perfectly achievable. If you just created one referral source every week, after only 2 years, you'd have 100 referral sources. Do you think that's a reasonable expectation for yourself? Put your head down and create one referral source per week so that after 2 years of steady effort, you could create a business that generates $80,000 a month? That's $960,000 a year. Did you think that in 2 years of steady effort, following a proven model, and backed by a supportive community, that you could be the owner of $1 million a year car rental business? I would love to invite you to do that exact thing. So in this video, we reviewed how to position yourself for maximum funding. And the best way to do that is to follow the CarLynx Growth Model. And by becoming a member of the CarLynx community, it isn't the only way, but it is the best way to go about doing that. Like I said, you actually don't need me at this point. I've given you everything you need for free in just these 2 videos. I've given you the checklist for an optimal car rental business structure in the first video, and I've just done the very simple math for you on how to generate a thriving customer base. Everything we've discussed today will be found in detail in my ebook, The CarLynx Blueprint, Structuring Success in the Car Rental Industry, which will be yours at the end of my 3rd and final video. And then if you want to run with this on your own, I genuinely wish you the best of luck. And I express my gratitude that you've given me the time you have. Now you can do one of 2 things at this point. You can click below for the next video, where I'm going to walk you through why you should build your empire with the CarLynx community and how to apply, and the specifics of how CarLynx is connected with the best industry experts in business law, asset management and protection, tax positioning, insurance, sustainable growth and scaling, and networking to ensure you reach your full potential. Or you can take what you've learned today and create your own path to success and do what I did by making your own mistakes and paying the tuition of trial and error that all solo entrepreneurs pay. Whatever you do, I am honored by the time you've given me. I wish you all the success, whether you create it on your own or build that success with the CarLynx community. But let's talk one more time. Click below.